jalopy for all I care. Just as long as it runs.
You're probably looking at about 3,500 thrones, right about there.
Yeah, I'll take the 3,500.
And if you can find like just a junker, and then any like extra metal or anything, we could see if we could armor it up.
That's going to be inconspicuous. Alrighty, so using the public transport system, most of you head on over to the Arbeits precinct. Dilip, you're unfortunately still bedridden for the moment.
Right.
Liddy, you're heading off to get the car.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so upon arriving at the precinct, the first thing you notice is that the parking lot is surprisingly empty. Many of the vehicles that you guys have gotten used to from your previous visits, always being in a state of coming and going, appear to be missing. The other thing you can notice is that the heavy bolted emplacements and flamers around the compound that before were unattended and kind of at rest, the whole precinct blocked is now almost on an alert, in an alert state. You can see people, Arbeits, in their right armor patrolling the walls. You can see many of them busy rigging up extra sandbags around some of the emplacements. And you can see that the whole place is generally taking on a much more militaristic air than you had on the previous occasions you were there. And upon going inside, the first thing you notice is that there are two Arbeits with shotguns standing at guard by the desk of the entrance as you come in, and you see once more the little receptionist busy working furiously at the desk. That appears at a terminal doing something or another, with a much larger scowl than the previous time you were there.
Was the Lehman Russ still outside?
The Lehman Russ is actually parked in position so that it can drive in front of the gate to block it off if somebody should attempt to enter.
Okay.
So, gentlemen.
So I require medical assistance. I'm bleeding quite badly.
She sees her glance up. She looks at you. Oh, got stuck with a pig sticker then?
No. I got shot a little bit.
You should avoid that.
I tried.
You weren't very good at it, were you?
Wow, you so astute.
That's what they say. Sharp as a knife, this one. Well, go see the doctor then. To the left, 3 doors down. Turn the left again. See his office is right over there. Might be a bit of a line though, so I'd go right now if I was you.
Yeah, I'm going straight there.
Okay, so you go to the doctor. What are the rest of you guys doing?
Bed rest. I suppose I'll go and ask someone some questions.
Alrighty. You haven't been at the Arbeits office before, have you?
Yeah, I don't
Okay.
think so.
He has not, though.
Alrighty. So, who's all going with Severin to go and question the old lady?
I would be. I'm an interrogator.
Alright. The two of you head on down to, with Oniris leading the way since he's been here before, take you down to the sub-level of the Arbeits offices, to a very long, coldly lit corridor with a series of steel doors on both sides, leading down, all in all, probably about 15 on each side. You can, every now and then, you can hear like a deep knocking or booming sound coming from these cells. Occasionally you can hear muffled screams. And you can see that there are actually drainage gouts that run from these cells to the middle of the hallway, where the floor actually somewhat slopes towards the middle, so that water and blood can be sluiced out from these cells, probably by automated pressures, water systems, to keep everything relatively sanitary, if not comfortable. And as you guys enter, you see the shape of Ron standing at the fourth cell from the right, with a rather impatient tapping of his foot. He appears to be waiting for you guys.
Good evening, Arbiter.
Evening.
We're here to question the suspect.
Well, I suggest you get on with it then. Both of them are in there. puts a thumb over his shoulder, pointing at the door behind him.
Can we not speak to them separately?
That could be arranged. He motions down the corridor, and you see one of the other arbits come in and push open the door. And as the door opens up, you see that inside it's a very, very simple stone room. There are 2 bunks folding down from the wall, and in the middle of it, 2 steel chairs to which the 2 old people are currently chained, hands and foot, unable to move. And as the Arbites enter, they say, "Which one you want in here, then?"
You can move the wife out, please.
You can see her head's kind of like lolling a little bit. There's a nice big bruise busy blackening the right side of her face, where Alexei did some domestic violence. And as they uncover it, it kind of like lolls a little bit as they drag her out of the cell to the...
Will someone see if we can get her a medic while she's being held?
Medic's a little bit busy at the moment. See what we can do. And they drag her out of the room, leaving you standing in the cell with Gaius Antishern. He's looking around, starting at every little noise and footstep echoing from the little cell, and you can see that he has most definitely wet himself.
Gaius, I'm afraid you have gotten yourself into quite a bit of trouble.
This is all just an misunderstanding. Please, it's all just a misunderstanding.
Gaius, I've checked the records myself. And I know that you have been helping criminal elements smuggle in cargo to this planet. And then I want to just explain to him everything.
No. That must be some mistake. I'm a loyal servant of the Emperor. I would never stoop to such depths. Please, there must be some terrible mistake.
Gaius, I've checked the logs myself.
Please, my lords, nobody is framing me. They must be.
Gaius, who would frame you?
I don't know, sir.
An important
Please.
clerk.
Please, sir. What
Coupled
have
with
they
the
done
fact,
with my
Gaius, how does a man like you get 10,000 thrones hidden under the floor of his house?
They must have planted it there to make me look guilty. Please, sir. Have mercy.
Gaius, do you believe that the Emperor would choose fools to work for him?
Of course not, my lord. Please,
then why, Gaius, do you take me for a fool?
My lord, I never. Please, it's
I'm gonna walk like slowly behind them.
He tries to, as you walk past, he tries to like turn to see where you're going, but unfortunately the way he's cuffed down prevents him from moving to see what you're currently doing.
Now, Gaius, I want to know who you've been working with.
As he asked that, I put my hand slowly on his shoulders and squeeze, not too hard.
He jumps a little bit, as much as the cuffs allow, as your hand comes down on his shoulder.
He gives him a nice massage.
I don't know what you mean, sir. Please, if I don't know what you're talking about, but I swear, if you let me go, I will help you find whoever you're looking for. Please, I'm innocent.
Gaius, let's start with the latest shipment you helped land on this planet. The one that went unfortunately wrong. That ended with a crashed ship.
Oh, a great tragedy, my lord.
Who paid you to get it docked at the station?
No one, my lord. I have no idea. Perhaps it was somebody else. Oh, it might be Dracus. He's always looking at me with his little beady eyes. A heretic, that one for sure, my lord.
Gaius, this can go one of two ways. Either you can tell me what I need to know now, or I can leave you with my priestly friend here who will help you will help flagellate your sins out of you, and then you can tell me what you know later. Which would you prefer?
Intimidation check.
Would I make the intimidation check, or would
well, you're making
make
the
intimidation
in this particular
check.
case.
Yeah, but I'm saying that my buddy over there.
I'm
I'm
supposed to
saying
scale
you can
it.
get you can get a plus 10 bonus in this particular instance because of your buddy, and because of the circumstances that he finds himself in.
Would this be intimidate or interrogate?
Intimidation in this particular case. You're trying to intimidate him into telling you what he knows. If you were to go to more extreme measures, then it would be interrogation.
Okay, then let's do the intimidation first, I suppose.
Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Poor Gaius. He's such a unfortunate.
That didn't make it.
How much is your intimidation?
13.
Wow.
Well, he's not scared of him.
He
Or
looks
can
at
I
you
at
and-
least be scared of me?
My lord, I know nothing.
I yank his hair and like pull it like.
What's your
out.
interrogation score?
55.
Okay,
He
that's better than mine.
chokes a little bit as you pull his head back.
Well, guys,
I'm
you
pretty sure you know things. And I'm pretty sure you want to tell us these things.
Make an
Gaius?
intimidation check. With a plus 20 bonus. Since you're just a voice in his ear at this point and he can't see you.
Oh, he did
Oh,
it.
fucking hell.
Fine, you got
I'm 5.
No, but you got plus 20.
I'm missing 3.
You got plus 20.
Oh, so close.
Well, you
My
can always
lord,
re-roll.
please. I don't believe you would harm a true servant of the Emperor. Please, my lord, let me help you.
Harm him.
I'm gonna have
Guys,
to
guys.
strike him.
Alright. Bam! Meaty thunk. You
I
slam your...
know you know things, and you're gonna tell me them.
Make an interrogation roll. Just a minus 10 penalty for the moment.
I pass.
Alrighty. Please, sir, I know nothing. I might have heard about a ship coming down, but that's all I know. I don't know anything.
No half-truths or anything. If you wanna go through this with a whole soul, I recommend you tell us everything you know, the complete truth, no half-truths, no hearsays, nothing like that. Everything you know.
Holy shit, he just rolled a 3 on his willpower check. He's not impressed with you at all. Please, sir, I might be able to tell you the ship name or something. I might have overheard it somewhere. I don't know where, but I know nothing. Please.
Gonna have
Guys.
to tense this one then.
Guys,
Gonna pick up my flamethrower and make an intimidation check with it.
Just hold it up to his ear.
Alright. Poor guys.
Intimidation.
Guys are surprisingly humane.
Oh, it wouldn't be this good if I was there.
Well,
Limbs
I
would be missing.
pass.
Gaius looks at you. Tries to crane his head around, tries to see the sudden cold muzzle pressed against the side of his face, or against his ear. And you could see the whites in his eyes, as his eyes widen suddenly at the realization of what you have pressed against his head. I'll tell you, sir, but please don't harm me. Please don't do anything, please.
I will not harm you if you tell us the truth.
For
But
his
if I
life.
think you're not telling us the whole truth, you will be hurt. You will be hurt as you've never been hurt before. You will know pain.
Sure. It was a ship. It's been here lots of times. It's been here for the last 5 months. It's a hooded stranger. He has red robes, and I don't know if he is, but I think he might be part of the Adeptus Mechanicus, because he has the bionics, and he has mechadendrites, and he always delivers a substantial payment in exchange for obscuring the shuttle's origin. Please, sir, don't hurt me.
guys, tell us about the shuttle that's due for 3 days.
The shuttle was 686 Delta. It was rebranded as the 41 Beta Sky to get it through the defenses so that they wouldn't know that it had been here before.
It usually makes it sent to Tertius 9. Please, sir, please don't hurt me.
And it will be arriving as planned in 3 days?
No, sir, it was destroyed. But a few weeks ago, it crashed into the landing pad. It caused quite a commotion. There were many Arbites.
So who owns the ship? Do you know the captain? Do you know where this shuttle originates from?
I do not, sir, but I would assume that he died in the crash. I don't know. Honestly, I swear by the Emperor, I know nothing.
Do we want to keep this guy, guys?
I mean... Actually, I'm not there, so...
Microbead, Joe.
Yeah,
I'm just sat in a waiting room listening to waiting room music.
The real question is, has he soiled himself during this little interrogation?
It's already done that.
Yes.
Well, what do you think, Jadar? Okay, should we pump them a little more? You got any more questions?
Guys, please explain to us in detail how you fabricate these false documents for the port authorities.
There's no need, my lord. They'll probably only check them in 2 or 3 centuries. I'll be long dead by then.
So you're telling us that all those records are, blatantly fake, and nobody
Yes,
cares?
my lord. It's not that they don't care, it's just the paperwork and the amount of paperwork is so vast that it would take many, many centuries before somebody comes to audit them again. I thought, why not make a little profit? It's not like anybody's going to get hurt.
Well,
I'm
there's
afraid,
a
guys,
whole lot
that
of dead
that's
people on this
where
world.
that's where you've been proven wrong.
You've
Please, my lord, I've told you what you wanted to know. Please let me go.
Guys, we promised only to not kill you.
But
You will be
please,
handed over to his Majesty's Inquisition for further questioning at a later date.
As you say that, you just see his bowels let go, and a sudden stink fills the cell as he starts making small, whimpering animal noises.
We will do it.
You don't Google.
Yeah, I think. Are we done
Have
then?
faith. If you're deemed worthy, you will get a chance to redeem yourself in some way.
Guys, fear not. As I say, as I walk out and I pat him on the shoulder, there are always the penal legions.
Oh dear. You can see him hang his head in defeat as you leave the cell.
As he leaves, I put my hand on him. I'm not asking for blood. I can take your blood. I'm asking for souls. Only you can give me your soul.
Well,
Yes,
that's not
Lanesh.
culty at all.
no.
All right.
I'd like to just go out and organize, because we know that the Inquisition are on this planet. I'd just like to get, like the generic Inquisition people to come and pick him up.
All right. No problem. You send through a communique to the Lord Inquisitor, informing him of your information, and he let you know that somebody will be there in the next day or so to collect Gaius. Hippo!
Hello.
Sitting at the waiting room for the doctor. It takes a good 20-30 minutes, but eventually the queue of scuffed, stabbed, and shot Arbites in front of you gets dealt with, and it's finally your turn. And as you enter the medical ward, you can see that there is a very odd-looking doctor waiting for you. You've come to expect a certain standard from, His Majesty's Order of Hospitallers. Very dignified, very serious-looking gentleman. However, as you enter the room, what you find is not a member of the Most Holy Medical Corps, but in fact a Adeptus Mechanicus adept.
Oh Christ!
His face replaced with a beautiful Vox grill where his mouth would be, worked in chrome in the shape of human teeth, and you also see that his eyes have been replaced by what look to be some kind of pictured lenses, and you can see behind him 8 or 9 mechanics waving around, kind of like undersea growths. And as you enter, he hears, "Good day! How can we treat you today?"
Does he look medically qualified?
Well, he does have an awful lot of bone saws, injectors, and various other bits of medical paraphernalia mounted on his various mechanites at the moment.
You do realize that this is the guy we thought we had killed, and he's just in disguise.
Oh no!
Please, have a seat. I am aware that this makes biological units feel more comfortable.
Is his name is this Doc Ock?
Mumble.
Technically, that would be every Adepticus.
The Emperor protects. And then I'll sit down and show him my bullet hole.
Transvos patent 3689 and cannon, correct?
Oh, I've got it in my pocket, so I'll take it out.
As you show it to him, he looks pleased at having identified the wound successfully.
And
Excellent!
then I'm gonna switch
Stand
them
by
in a
for
sec.
treatment.
I'm emptying my flask.
He walks behind you, picks up a syringe from a tray, jabs it into the meat of your shoulder, and after a moment, a very detached lassitude comes over you as you get filled with some excellent drugs.
Yeah.
Stand by for treatment. See him walk away, pick up a scalpel before starting to cut out the
I'd like to
authorized
have
chunks
stuff
of meat.
first.
Then you see him pick up some kind of cell from the table and stick 2 of his chrome fingers directly into the wound, kind of spreading the cell all over the place. This will prevent infection. Before bandaging up the entirety of the wound after cleaning it out some more. Excellent. See yourself out. We will bill you. And he points at the door. Next. Patient. You see a very intimidated looking Arbite creep into the room as you leave. Alright, gentlemen. So, you interrogated Gaius. You've treated your gunshot wound.
I have
It's,
rested it.
What would you like to do next?
His wife's still
Letty!
there, yeah.
Letty!
Hey!
She's still
Oh,
there.
yeah.
Letty! You go out on the town trying to find a car dealership of some kind. Make a... What kind of check would it be to try and find somebody that's selling a vehicle for you to use? That's a
Inquiry?
good question.
Scrutiny?
Make an
perhaps?
inquiry check for me, why
I
not?
would say
Oh
a
god,
Craigslist-
inquiry.
a Craigslist.
That's
Oh,
not
what's your-
going to work.
What's your highest check? Put it that way.
My highest check? Out of what? Scrutiny
That would
match-
allow you to try and make it scrutiny. Why not? You go into a Vox communication, a little area, and you find a phone book, and you try and find somebody that will sell you a vehicle. Make a scrutiny check.
One success.
One success. Doesn't take you long to find what you're looking for. You see a very rudimentary advertisement called "The Heretic's Downfall," and it's actually got a little animated picture next to it of a heretic getting set on fire and flailing around, as he burns. Next to it, and you see that they are selling all sorts of second-hand and used vehicles of various kinds. And taking the tube, you manage to take the maglev train downtown to go and visit him.
Oh god.
So, upon arrival, you see that there are a couple of servitors trundling around, effecting repairs on various vehicles. You see ground cars. You see something that looks suspiciously like a van, with its windows blacked out. And you also see various other smaller vehicles designed for, 2 people, 3 people, 4 people, that kind of thing, out in the lot. And what appears to be a very seedy-looking gentleman that is affecting the airs of nobility. He's got a lot of bling on his fingers. His robe is very patchy, but in the same style as most of the highborn in the city are used to wearing. And he's wearing a enormous hat with 3 green feathers stuck into it. That he's cocked at what he thinks is a rather rakish angle, but it makes him look rather stupid as you...
Does he have a flock of women following him? Is that a pimp?
He does not, unfortunately.
Jesus.
It does sound like a pimp.
As he spies you, you can see a very avarice-ridden look in his eyes, and he goes, "Welcome, welcome, welcome!
Yes.
Come to buy from the finest dealer in town, have you?"
Yes. I am looking for a ground car or a van, possibly.
Excellent, excellent. We've got great models here, all fresh off the factory, repaired by the finest servitors in town. Please, please come with me, sir. And he leads you to show you the various models of vehicles that he has set out on the lot. The first thing he takes you to is I really want to call it a van. It's a ground car that somebody's extended the rear of. It's got tinted windows, and it is just an absolutely god-awful shape, a shade of, like, off-green at the moment. It's been standing outside in the sun. It might have been a vibrant color at some point in its past, but at the moment it's just peeling and absolutely, truly awful. Well, over here, we have a fantastic model. Engine has just been overhauled. If you look here, and he pulls open the side door for you to look inside, you can see that we freshly upholstered the inside, and then we have a space for a driver and a passenger in front, and in the back, we've got enough space to fit 12 kids, as well as your wife's shopping with no problem whatsoever. What do you think?
I half expected him to say 12 kids and all the candy you can fit.
So, is it anything fucking, like, what is the interior like? Is it absolutely shit?
The material, there are like 2 bunks set on either side of the back, kind of like little fold down bunks for people to sit on. They're a little bit moth eaten. You can see that the steel in places is a little bit pitted and corroded, but otherwise it actually looks to be in remarkably good repair, all things considered. Considering, the acid rain, the pollution, all that kind of thing.
Well, no, I'm not talking out loud. I'm still thinking, so I probably want to tickle, like, is this the only vehicle? Is there, like, any other vehicle
there's all sorts of cars standing around, ground cars, more racier models. There's a couple of what look to be some kind of bikes, quads, all sorts of, like, different vehicles standing in the lot, in various states of disassembly, repair, and, yeah.
Oh, God. I just realized that I might have to fucking bargain with this guy, and I'm horrible at it.
So, what do you think, sir? Or do you want something a little bit racier? Don't know if you settle down yet and have a lot of children.
No. I do have a budget of, 3,000. Is there anything that would,
As you say that, you see little throne symbols just appear in his eyes.
Fuck's sake.
As his smile just grows even larger. Well, I'm sure we'll be able to accommodate you, no problem whatsoever. If you come over here, I'll show you the premium model. Please come with me.
Oh, Lord.
And he takes you to a separate part of the lot, where you can see a ground car standing that has seen some extensive modification to it. Definitely not approved by the Omnisire. You can see there's a spoiler that has been added to the back. There are a couple of spinners that have been added to the wheels, and something that you strongly suspect is neon lighting to the bottom of the vehicle. You think it might have been owned by a less discerning member of the Emperor's congregation at some point in the past. Over here, we got something a little bit racy. If you want to go out in the town and find the ladies and be like, get in my vehicle, they'd be like, yeah. So, if you're looking for something good, we got it right here.
Oh, Lord. What kind of condition is it? Like,
It is absolutely spotless as far as you can tell. The paint is beautiful, like it's just been sprayed. The leather inside still smells fresh. Everything about this car just looks fucking magnificent. The only problem is that it only has 2 seats.
Ah, fuck, I can't take it. Can't buy it. I was looking for something with a bit more space, sadly.
Of course, for when you're going out for the weekend. Yes, no problem. And he motions you over, and he shows you another ground car. This one looks to be a refurbished model, very similar to the vehicles that you guys were using at the hotel, where it's got the 2 seats in front and then the 4 seats in the back. Very bland, kind of like dull brown color. You can see large parts of the metal have kind of faded and corroded with the years, but despite that, it still seems to be in fairly good condition considering the age of the vehicle. Seeing it's probably about 15 to 20 years old, according to the bit of knowledge that you have about these vehicles.
How much is
Over
that?
here is an old one, but a good one. It came in with an older gentleman. It's only had a single owner, and is in excellent condition. We had a look at the engine. Everything is still 100%. Might just need a little bit of a paint job. You know how this acid plays havoc with everything.
Yes, of course.
But if you need lots of people to get somewhere else, this is an excellent choice.
Can I, wait, these cars are combustion engine, right?
Yeah.
There aren't anything fancy. Can I take a look at the engine bay?
But of course, sir! And he goes in front and he pops the bonnet open for you to peer inside.
We're in the
As
40.
you can see, everything is just being cleaned. It's absolutely beautiful, sanctioned by the best machine priests that you can possibly imagine.
I'm kind of disappointed. We're in the 40th century and we're still using fucking Jeeves.
It's
Dude,
more
fucking
important.
Lehman Russes can run off of wood. Never mind, like, anything else. Everything's
And there's some
designed to work with
planets that
anything.
still use horses and stuff.
So what is the engine bay actually clean, or is it also...
Make a logic tick for me.
God, logic? I don't do logic.
You don't know shit about cars, do you?
Deep dude.
I don't know shit.
You know
Except I
all
do.
the things about cars. You can spot some recent modifications to the engine, but as far as you can tell, it is structurally sound. It is fucking amazing. Like, despite this guy's appearance and the absolutely ludicrous accent that he has, it looks like it has actually been properly maintained and serviced and rebuilt to the best of their capability.
Okay, I'm impressed. How much is this one?
Sir, for you, a little price of 4,000 crowns, no problem.
So wait, how much money did I take? 3,500.
3,000. Yeah, 3,500.
Haggle.
I can't haggle. I don't know how to haggle.
Say,
You have a chainsaw. That's all you need to haggle.
I am not
I
paying
don't
that
know
much.
to fucking intimidate a goddamn car salesman.
Oh
Who
shit.
knows who he has in fucking back pockets?
So, sir, shall I get the keys for you? Shall you take her back to the missus?
Ask for a test drive.
Can I take this for a test drive?
But of course, sir, no problem at all. And he makes a gesture with his hand, and you see one of the servitors trundle off to go fetch him the keys before returning and handing them to him. So, where shall we go? And he hands you the keys before getting into the side passage and waiting for you to climb into the driver's seat.
Drive across a bridge, kick him out the door.
No, I'm not gonna do that. I don't know, just kind of... Do I even know any fucking good terrain here? I mean, it's fucking high if there isn't anything good here.
I mean,
Drive
it's the
around, I
drive,
suppose.
It's the hive, so you could just go for a drive.
Let's go
Is
for
there
a
anything
drive.
that you're going to be attempting to do while you're going for your drive, or it's just literally going for a drive and then returning?
Well, I mean, trying to hear...
Seduce him while on the drive.
No. I might go past our place and pick up some cash, because I only have missing 500 crowns, and I can't haggle because I'm fucking an idiot.
Alright. You go out
And
for
also-
the drive.
also,
You s-
I
you
want
see
to...
him-
Larry, maybe you can dodge his questions.
What?
You go out for a drive, and you see him start looking concerned as you approach the Arbite station where Hippo is with a box full of money.
Wait, didn't we take the box to the
We haven't been back
You guys
yet.
haven't been home yet.
Oh
I'm
shit!
lugging it
Never
around.
mind then. Never mind then. I don't
sure?
go there. I'm sure.
Okay.
That
So you
never-
drive past the Arbite station, you see him suddenly relax with a look of relief on his face that you didn't stop there. So, where are you going?
Start driving in circles as you negotiate.
Oh god! Except that I can't go. Did I hear any
Drive.
engine problems? Any rattling? Anything like that?
It
Like,
is
my-
purring. It sounds absolutely perfect.
Play a
Oh,
game of chicken and just start speeding towards a cliff and then start negotiating the price.
oh lord!
You'll
You
be
guys
far
do
more
realize?
effective.
You guys do realize that all of my talky things are at 5.
Go for it.
Why are you trying to stress him out?
Oh, I wouldn't do that.
So, sir, shall we return back to the lot?
Yes, we shall. And
Excellent, excellent. So, what do you think? What would the missus think? Excellent vehicle. Yes, I'm sure you agree.
It is very excellent. I did bring some cash, but I did not bring enough for the amount. Shall I return later and bring the remaining?
Well, of course. I mean, I'm not averse to a good bit of bargaining. Let's see. Do you have any friends or relatives that want to purchase a fine vehicle? Yes?
I wonder.
You be sure to let everybody know about this fine service.
Let him paint like his sign on the side.
God. Fuck. I have no idea what the hell to do in this situation.
Well, lad,
Say yes.
what do you think?
You punch him in the face and kick him out the car.
No,
Chainsaw
I'm not,
off his
I'm not
legs.
going to do anything criminal that will end us in incredible trouble. Fuck.
It's not criminal. It's commandeering.
Lad, you seems to have begun awful quiet there. What
Oh,
seems to be the problem?
No, just thinking.
It is a big decision, but I know the missus will like it, yeah?
Yeah, she will, probably.
Oh, I know what women are like. Oh, fucking terrible. Every single time you want to spend a single throat, oh my god.
Oh, I know.
You can never hear the end of it.
I know, right? Yeah. She'll be so mad at
But a vehicle like this, she'll be like, and then you know what follows after that, yeah?
I don't know. She's rather avoidant of spending. It sometimes gets annoying, you know, right?
Of course, of course. So, shall I get the forms?
Sure.
Excellent, excellent. I'll be with you momentarily. And you see him scuttle off away to the office to go and get the paperwork for the new vehicle.
And then you drive up with the car.
Oh god. I really don't know. Ugh.
So, Letty, what are you doing?
I don't know. I'm in the
You're
situation
legitimately
where
buying a car.
I'm not going to actually just buy a car without even haggling for it.
I don't know.
You
are
can
you?
try and hack
Well,
it.
you're not because you don't have enough money.
Oh yeah, I don't. The rest of the money is
Should
fucking...
loop back, go back to the Arbites. Come get some more money.
Yeah, just when he comes back, just ask him. Is he pretty fat? Is he pretty fat?
Oh, that's actually a good tactic. You could drive back to the Arbite station and then pull out a bunch of Arbites, and your buddy's like, "Hey guys, I'm buying this car. What do you think of the deal I'm getting?"
You see him come pottering out of his office with a sheath of papers in his arms with a very wide smile on his face. Very happy about the fact that he's about to sell another vehicle. There you go, sir. If you just sign for me at the bottom of each page, we can get your purchase finalized, I can file it with the administratum, and you can be the happy owner of a new vehicle. What do you think?
Alright, I start... How many pages are there? Is it insane?
About 17 of them.
I read them. I read what is on them.
Most of them have got to do with, I, swear by the Omnissiah that I will not perform tech heresy on the engine, and that performing tech heresy on the engine will void my warranty and things of the like. you know, and that I would swear and obey all the laws, the Emperor's roads, and all that kind of thing. Nothing really untoward in them, just the standard, you know, rigmarole that all Imperials need to go through in procuring a vehicle.
Is there any point where I need to put actual information or IDs which I don't have?
Yes, there is.
Oh wait,
there's your name, surname, like an identification number of an Imperial servant, your oath cog number, and a whole bunch of other stuff.
wait, don't I still have the fake IDs we made ages ago?
Yeah, you guys still have them.
I'll just use those, which I completely forgot which.
All right, fill them out. You are now the tech priest that was assigned to a gentleman that was looking to do some redevelopment of the Underhive and buy up some property.
Beep boop.
I never was a tech priest. What are you talking about?
Yeah, you were a tech priest. Well, you were pretending to be a tech priest.
Was I?
Beep boop.
Would he be able to tell that?
Well, looking at you see him like look at the page a little bit funny, and they look at you, and they look down at the page, and they look at you, and they look down at the page, but he seems to accept it.
He doesn't care.
All right, here we go, sir. And now there's just a small matter of payment, and then you will be the proud owner of a new vehicle.
Oh, okay. I give him the money I have and pretend that I didn't realize that I didn't have enough.
You see him take it, sit and count out the money on his hand, just make sure. Oh, there seems to be a little bit of a discrepancy here, sir. You seem to be short 500 thrones.
Am I? Oh, that's odd.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Ah, damn it. I didn't bring enough. Can I
Use
do
him being
it
a
later?
liar.
What are you saying?
Use him as being a liar and a thief.
Actually, yeah, I gave him like a suspicious look. Are you sure? I'm sure I brought 4,000.
You see him slowly count out the stuff again. Definitely 3-5, sir.
Alright. I'm sorry about that. Can I return later and bring the remaining 500?
Well, make a fellowship check for me.
Oh, God.
He's going to be bad. Fellowship not good for
See how
Arbites.
trustworthy he thinks that you are.
The one thing you've been trying to avoid this entire time.
Oh, God. Should
Remember,
I
you get
fate?
fate points?
I'll fate point that.
In this particular case, I will allow you to spend a fate point to automatically succeed on the next.
Oh, okay.
Don't.
Not that it would have mattered.
Look at that. He looks at you, goes, "Well, you look like the trustworthy source, and I do have your contact particulars here.
Yep.
Tell you what, lad. You take the car, and then you bring the remainder of the payment a little bit later. Let's get you settled in. I'm eager to hear what your missus thinks about the new car, yeah?
Yeah, alright. Thank you.
Absolutely fantastic. I'll see you then a little bit later or tomorrow then.
Yep, see you.
Excellent, excellent. And have a very nice day, sir, and be sure to recommend me to your friends.
Of course.
Excellent. See you soon then. And
See you.
he waves you out a lot. Alright, Hippo, you wanted to do something with the old lady?
Yes. Is
What exactly are you
is
attempting?
Ron still downstairs in the cell area?
As you head down to the downstairs area, you actually see him as like busy drinking some recaf and having a donut. Looks like he's kind of made his peace with the fact that you guys are going to be fucking with prisoners.
I'll just ask him, what's the penalty for attempting to kill a servant of the Emperor on official business?
Well, as far as I know... Fuck, what is that accent? As far as I know, according to section 413CB, paragraph D, subsection 2A, death, I believe.
Okay. I go into the cell, pull out the hand cannon.
You see the old lady kind of look at you, eyes a little bit glassy. Looks like she's not really all there at the moment, having taken a massive head wound a little bit earlier that evening as a courtesy of you.
Simply say, you attempted to take the life of a servant of the Emperor conducting official business. The penalty is death. Any last words?
Ah? What's that?
I put the gun to her head, pull the trigger.
Oh shit.
Dick.
You kill the old lady in cold blood. The contents of her skull splattering the floor beneath and behind her.
Okay.
Fuck.
And I walk out, go join the rest of the people.
Some could say that might have been rash.
Okay, so you guys have interrogated your prisoners. You've procured a new vehicle. What would you guys like to do for the rest of the evening?
Who knows?
Examine the automobile.
The automobile.
Yeah.
Alright. You see the form of Zephyrius pull into the parking lot. The ground car that he's driving, very much at odds with the shapes of the Chimeras, Hellhounds, and Lehman Russ battle tank guarding the main entrance. A much more luxurious vehicle amongst the very utilitarian and militaristic set of vehicles guarding this compound. And you see him get out, rather proudly looking at the vehicle behind him.
I am not smart.
And also much poorer than he was when he went there.
It wasn't my money in the first place. I don't care.
So, what are you guys doing?
Well, I think
Alexa,
we have to just... No, carry on.
Hey, hey, Alexa, what do you think?
It's certainly fancy.
Yeah, and we actually own it.
Okay. How many
much
seats
did it
are
cost?
6.
What?
6 seats in total. 2 in the front and 4 in the back. 2 facing forwards, 2 facing backwards.
Okay. I'm gonna climb inside, start trying to find any panels that open up that we can stow shit in.
You find in the front passenger seat a panel that opens up to reveal 2. Well, you assume they used to be crystal decanters, but they've been replaced by some kind of cheap glass, plus 2 glasses. It looks like somebody has a minibar built into the passenger seat in the front.
Oh, this is my seat.
I knew you'd like that.